Steve Jobs is an American businessman, investor, technology visionary who is best known as co-founder, chairman, and chief executive officer of Apple. He was also CEO of Pixar Animation Studios. When Jobs died at the age of 56 in 2011, he had net worth of $10.2 billion. He played a key role in success of Apple computers and development of revolutionary new technologies such as iPod, iPad, and MacBooks. Steve Jobs was born in San Francisco on 24 Feb 1955 to two university students, John Sibu and Syrian boy John Tinjali. They both were unmarried at the time, so Stephen was given up for adoption. Steve was adopted by Paul and Carla Jobs. His real name was Stephen Paul Jobs. His father was machinist, so Steve used to spend maximum time helping his father in his electronic workshop. Mother Carla was a accountant. They both could not complete college, but Carla had a dream to teach Steve to college. In 1961, Paul and Carla shifted to Mountain View, where Job attended a local school in California. His education was characterized by excellent test results and potential, but he never liked attending school. At the age of 13, he met Steve Wozniak. Wozniak's mind was too fast and he too loved electronics. Because of this common interest, they soon became buddies. Later he enrolled to Reed College, Oregon, but the college fees were high and Steve's parents were spending a lot of money. So they realized that he didn't feel like studying and parents' money were wasted. So he decided that he'll leave the college. After leaving college, Steve started going to calligraphy class according to his interest. It was a time when Steve didn't have enough money and slept on the floor of his friend's room, sold Coca-Cola bottles, and went 7 miles every Sunday to go to temple for free foods. In 1972, Steve Jobs started working in video game company Atari. After collecting some money, in 1974, Jobs traveled with Daniel Kodke to India in search of spiritual enlightenment. He stayed in India for 7 months and read understood Buddhism. After this, he returned to America, again started working in Atari company and started living with his parents. Here in Atari company, he first encountered computers and came to know about Steve Wozniak well. Jobs greatly admired this computer technician, whom he had first met in 1971. They both thought to work together and both of them were interested in computer making. Steve Wozniak was always interested in computer. He made a computer that was named as Apple in Steve's small garage. Both of them sold their goods, collected money, and converted their passion into reality. When all this was happening, Steve was only 21. In 1984, Jobs designed the first Macintosh. This was the first commercially successful home computer to use graphical user interface. In 1985, due to increased friction between Jobs and other workers at Apple, Jobs was removed from managerial duties, hence he resigned and left Apple. And in 1991, he married Lauren Powell and had 3 children. After leaving Apple, Jobs founded Next Computer. Next software was used as framework in WebObject, used in Apple Store, iTunes Store. After this, Steve founded Pixar Computer graphic film production, and Disney contracted Pixar to create films such as Toy Story, Finding Nemo. In 1996, Jobs came back to Apple, given the post of chief executive. After returning, Jobs promoted the development of new ways of product which focused accessibility, appealing design, innovative feature, and the result of this was iPod, portable digital music, and over 200 million iPods were sold. In 2008, iTunes became the second largest music retailer. In 2007, Apple entered mobile phone market. By 2010, iPad has been introduced. This was the revolutionary new style of tablet computer. Apple has been rated as number one in America's most admired company. In 2003, he was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. In 2009, he underwent a liver transplant, but 2 years later, on 5th October 2011, he died suffering cardiac arrest. Steve Jobs is buried in an unmarked grave at Alta Mesa Memorial Park.